I was really trying my best to avoid this game, bro, but bro, it's just reading. It's really just reading, bro, and I was trying my hardest. But we're still gonna finish it though, so without further ado, what's good, guys and bros, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And today we'll continue where we left off. I'm pretty sure we had to write another poem. I don't know. Something in my mouth. I think I found some food in there. My gum. Don't worry about that. Let's play the game though. Did I freestyle it last episode? Okay. By the way, I didn't realize at all. Which one was it? I'm pretty sure it was Green Eyes over here. Her name was Monica. I was making that skit up on the spot, not knowing what this show was about.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally about to barf.
I know, right? Ew.
Monica, don't even talk to me.
Well, knowing what show, knowing what the game was about, but not really knowing any of the characters. That's hilarious that I made up the name Monica on the spot. Anyways, bro. Yeah, bro, that's enough of me. By the way, I'm sorry about the sound effects in the last video. They weren't proper. Hopefully this time when I'm editing, I'm more focused. Let's play the game. Hint. You can use the skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. Got you? The what button? I didn't... What button? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Bunny. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to
Yeah.
I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing. Need to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons, you know. No, I just woke up from a gooning session, bro. I can't do this. with you, Sayori. Screw up my screen, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna get punched in the face. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Huh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanna rob you. You owe me $50, Sayori. Remember that time I bought you a pet snake and then you killed the pet snake the next day? White people shit, bro. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh wow, she was gonna make me pay for that. What kind of friend, bro? Insane. This is a little too tight on my skull. Hold on. Let me try and adjust this real quick. Whatever. Insane that you're gonna make me pay for it, bro. Insane. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
You're broke. I'm broke. We're both broke. We're the broke siblings. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Who does bro think he is? Batman with all this detective nonsense? Come on, bro. Can I go to class, please, bro? Like, golly. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Listen to this. Listen to this detective work he's doing right now, bro. You're always hungry. Wow, okay. And so that only leaves one option. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. I give up. Ooh ah.
Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. I got a point. I'm trying to go for 40 minutes today. I'm not trying to go for an hour. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in.
Oh, I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something on my book.
Why is everybody's liars over here, bro? It's okay. We go to the same club. It's not like I was talking to this person in private. Like, relax. That's what I hate, bro. Why you gotta lie like this, bro?
Yuri, tell Buddy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. It's a fun side of you.
No, it's not, bro. She's like that mother from Food Wars, who's only a genius when it comes to food, and an absolute idiot when it comes to socializing. Like me.
There's no way you could think of that. You were right though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution? Retribution. Thank you. The revolution. What was this, bro? Okay, we standing up today. You know, free the food.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing, right? After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Right?
Kia!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh, what was? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori, oh wow, okay, that's a good friend. It's obviously gonna be Natsuki. That's her name, Natsuki. It's obviously gonna be Natsuki. That's a good friend right there.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my
restitution. Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Evil face I just made. Evil face I just made. I'm sorry. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Wow. Jeez, just eat it. Golly, man. I'm gonna try and put in my own dialogue, you know. I'm not gonna read what I'm saying. I'm just gonna read what I'm saying, you know. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Oh, so good.
That was a little ASMR for you. I'm sorry. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Take your time, take a bite, take a lick, do it nice. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks good. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why did I give you that one? Natsuki, you got us out, bro. What do you mean you bought the chocolate cookie for yourself and bought another different flavor for someone else, bro? Like, buy yourselves the same 2 flavors. Unless there's only one left, and it's all yours, baby girl. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. I don't know who, I wasn't reading the name, so I don't know whose voice I just did. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez! I get it! Get off my back! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Thief! Do you seriously just do that? I can't believe you! Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori Monica's here too? Why was she just quiet the entire time? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room, right? The club room. Like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, gal. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't really heard her. I haven't really heard anything, and she's not really in my class, so no. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Sorry. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she's I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all others combined. That's not true. That's not true at all. Ladies, take these off of me. That song is annoying me. Ladies. Know your worth. Kings, know your girth. Bro, nothing is out of your league. There is no ranking system. You are beautiful. That's true. Excuse me? Thank you. Fight back a little bit. Be snippy. Suddenly the door swings open. I want to see her beat up and mauled by bears. I'm sorry. I don't even... Okay, there's Yuri. Sorry I'm late for Natsuki. Oh my gosh. And... Sorry I'm late. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club. What? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. My boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about, girl? Come on, please. Men? We don't need them. We are queens. I hit the bill of my cap. It resonated throughout the rim of my skull. Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well. Okay, I read period and I was like, okay, that's wait, okay. How old this show was again? 16? Okay. But no, we're not talking about that one. We're just talking about classes. Well, study hall. The heck is that? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. Right? Why does everybody feel like they need to be detectives in this show? I'ma call it a show, bro. It's a book. It's a book. I'ma call it a show. You should have heard the bell ring at least, eh? Okay, hold on. That's true. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. No. Piano is not that like piano, right? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I love this wall right here. This is actually a good wall right here to do this. What I'm really thinking is like they are really not comfortable enough, you know. Only I don't know how long I've known them. I'm at most I'm thinking a week. At least I'm thinking 3 days, and they're just not that comfortable with me being here, especially since this is a club of all ladies, bro, and I'm just this dude who came for the cupcakes in their head. So yeah, bro, that's gonna be interesting, you know. That's what we do. We're gonna win their trust and seduce them all. I'm kidding. Let's continue. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Or maybe she just doesn't want to embarrass herself in front of me because she knows. She knows. Hey, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bonnie. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't meet any pressure or anything like that. I calm down. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. By the way, I'm going to be practicing drawing more and more and more. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Okay. I choose, not chose. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. How much time we have left? Okay, we got 20 minutes left. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Damn it! You big back! Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Into the closet? What do you mean into the closet? Bro, step outside! Come outside! Just for the night. Fiend, nope. Bonnie! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica. We'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Bonnie to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with you. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. She steals. She's a thief. It's fun exploring classrooms. They all have the same design. You're looking for treasure. You're looking for goods to sell on Facebook Marketplace. She's a thief. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if we can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Bonnie? Yep, let's go. I use the same two voices, I'm sorry. Sayori and I exited the classroom. I don't need to know that, bro. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm talking to a kid to the mall or something. Oh, I'm taking, not talking. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how we would make an event on literature out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry, okay? But I'm part of the club. What do you mean, don't worry? I actually should know. So that when I show up in school uniform and everyone is wearing cat ears and tails and a cafeteria thing and holding like books and being horny, I don't know, librarians and stuff, I can also dress up like that. You know what I mean?
You are gay. And being gay is okay.
Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Oh, a performance. Okay, hold on. I better hear Shakespearean time. I'm spitting everywhere. I'm sorry to my laptop. I better hear some Shakespearean type of words. I probably will. Yuri's probably gonna go crazy, bro. Yuri's gonna go crazy. Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. I have a favorite. I don't read poems like that. I don't think I have a favorite poem at all. Not even a little bit. Nope. I can't even name one. Excuse me. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. What else can you? Oh, I don't really like that. I don't have choices to speak with my kid. What else could you do with a literature club festival event? Honey, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poems like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final choice moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, it is bust it. It's but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put it? I'm sure it's just me, but is it impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary. It's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. So he spins himself around in the hallway again. Hey, Bonnie, this classroom over here, it's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but it worked for me. Okay, she's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Yep, I said forgot. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. I think I should end the video when the day ends. That makes sense. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. What is it, Big? I don't know any other brand, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Insane. Like you can see the only reason we need to name a color is if it says something like maroon or dark indigo or something, you know? Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine. Make it... What are you talking about? Don't say fine. Take the crayons and... I'm a mean spirit, I'm sorry. At least move aside so I can look for posters. Paper, color mode. I dropped one by accident. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Nowhere near shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh wow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. What is this? What is this picture right here, dude? Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. This is bangs? This is nasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta see what's going on. Let's say 24. There's 24 crayons in here. There are 3 yellows in this crayon pack, bro. You can't make this up, bro. You said the best brand. These are not bigs. These aren't bigs. To have 3 of the same colors in one box? What kind of brand is that, bro? I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Bonnie, where would I even find around ice this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. It's not supposed to hurt that bad, bro. Why'd you say you bumped yourself? You bumped your head on the shelves. There's the shelves. Not that deep of a pain, not gonna lie to you. I've hit my head a couple times. That's why I'm like this. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. The music stopped. Took a sip of water. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter. This will be used as an ice pack other than just a drink. Just drink it afterwards. It's not that deep. So it does kind of matter. You know what I mean? I'm going to drink it afterwards. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. What a good friend. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's standing up. You're in the same position. They changed the music on me? I think this is the first time they've changed the music ever. We're about to touch on some deep moments. Tell me this is not what that sounds like right now. Hold on. So we gotta lock in now. Hold on. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Come on, guy. That's not important right now. I'm looking around to see if I like hints and stuff of, I don't know, man, messages and stuff. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. What do you mean? What? What is that even supposed to mean to me? Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. What kind of bottle is that? You got that out of what, the vending machine? That's a cool bottle design, not gonna lie to you. Look at my bottle. I recycle my bottle. That's why it looks like this. I need a new bottle. I need an actual water bottle. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna get a water bottle. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? I bought that so you could use it to heal your head. Use your head. But I guess you can't. Since, I don't know, you have a concussion. Don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna make up something vicious like head highness-jitis or something. I don't know, man. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Oh wow, she got a concussion. She got a concussion. How hard did you hit your head? So he places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It feels better soon. Close your eyes when I read that, bro. Go back, close your eyes while I read that, bro. Yeah, bro. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. So that's good. Hey, Bonnie. This can't... I'm not using her voice right now. It's gonna destroy the mood. But I'm gonna use it. This kind of reminds me This kind of reminds me you. Come on. I'm ruining the mood! I'm sorry. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of obviously in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. Sorry, something like there's just bubbles. There's bubbles in my chest and neck. But sometimes when I try to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over it as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. Yeah, because if people saw you crying and I was near, they would think I was like a weirdo, you know. They would think I'm the big pedophile. You know what I mean, bros? I can't let people think of that of my image. So you gotta cut that out. No more jokes. This is a touching moment. Hold on, no more jokes. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. My joke was kind of spot on. Okay, hold on. Do we all do this? I think we kind of do, bro. I think we kind of do blame ourselves for stuff that when we were smaller, I guess. 50-50, more like 50-50. If someone did something, I would usually blame them because it was their fault. But like, for real, dude, if something happened on my watch and it started because I did something, I would blame myself 100%. Not gonna lie to you. It's insane. I would try, and my mind would do this thing where it would try to share blame with someone, dude. It's insane, dude. It's amazing what the human brain would do to protect your feelings. You know what I mean? It's almost like you blame yourself. Yep. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know? Did I really do that? You see, like, you won't really remember it, but it feels like something you used to do. Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Okay. Kind of like this time too. Okay, my character's an idiot. No, you did nothing wrong here. Or did you? Oh, was it because you pushed her? Nah, it was his fault. Okay, I did this motion where I moved her. So I don't know if he pushed her, but it signified into a way where he probably like moved past her, and that probably caused her to drop the things. So it's, yeah, bro, it was kind of, if I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Bonnie, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Because you're always doing some dumb nonsense. Bonnie, I read the title of the name. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens. Or did she close her eyes? I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Bonnie, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, bro, oh my gosh, bro, I hate those thoughts. I really do, because you know it's not true. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. Right? Exactly, bro. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But Well, I hope so. Well, I hope so, bro. It's all we can do. It's all we can do, bro. As human beings, it's all we can do is have faith and hope. It's been so long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Has a whimsical. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Three songs? Okay. Okay. Ooh! We are the crystal gem. That doesn't work. Okay. I gotta move this one so I can hear myself as well. Okay, listen. I'm happy that we are friends. I hope that this won't be the end. I hope that we can make this last as long as possible. And I hope this lasts forever. Last forever. That's gonna be super silent, not gonna lie. This lasts forever. I'm gonna put a lot of voices in there. Last forever. You know, it's gonna be a choir. Last forever. Last forever. This lasts forever. I hope this lasts forever. Okay. Sayori hops to her feet. I always end up singing every single video I do, man. You gotta give me props for that. Not every single, but a good majority of them. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast, after hurting yourself. She hit her head, bro. It's not like her brain is connected to the front of her skull or something. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide Bump, but without much success. In a moment, we'll make it back to the club room. You keep calling it the club room, but it's just another classroom. Listen, I know we gotta have technical names for this because it's gonna get confusing when we call a classroom another classroom, but still. Really? You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start the sharing. Oh, with sharing our poems. I don't remember what I did for my last poem. Okay, what I should do next for my next is actually focus on one character. That way, like each poem, that way I can get in the good graces of that character specifically for that episode. I think that sounds good. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with my crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Exactly. If you hear it out loud. Well, anyway, just excuse that if you just hear it out loud, bro. Were you able to find everything you needed? I have it right? Yeah? Sayori friendly glances around herself. Yeah, dude, you picked up like 2 crayons. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Like, what would this club room do without me? It wouldn't maybe be a club, Maybe it wouldn't be a club if it hadn't had me. Anyways, I found the poster paper too. Sound like you ended up doing all the work, Bonnie. Ah well. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with excuses for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closely tied, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Who have I had the least interaction with? Natsuki. I've had the least interaction with Natsuki this episode. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait. Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Sayori? Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging you around a dead weight. That was a lot. And uncalled for, unprofessional. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away, like letting go off a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Okay! This one's longer than ever! Amy likes spiders. Okay! Let's do this one, bro. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. She's why I'm not friends with her. This is probably about Amy, Yuri. This is probably about Yuri. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably about Yuri, right? Because of that interaction they had last episode. I'm calling this series episodic. You know what I mean? Who's AP? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay, this is a free roam as well. Free rhyme. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay, maybe these poems actually have a deeper, stronger meaning. Hold on. I love that you can relate to someone or you like something about them, but one thing that you dislike is strong enough that you can just excuse the more things you have in common with them. You know what I mean, bro? Okay. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. Oh my, that's why I'm not friends with her. Wait, you know what I heard about Amy? Ooh. Okay, and that's the fact that this is a rumor right here. It's not like something you actually know. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's another one right there. It's nice that rumors can... Oh my gosh, bro. I'm not gonna go deep into that. Because you know I'm terrible with my words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Yep. No. We're here. Yep, she's probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh, golly, do I have the hiccups? What's going on here? It's not even the hiccups. I'm just like burping out of gas or something. Sorry. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to talk? What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. You know what's weird? There's no signature for an owner of, we can't really say. Obviously one person has the idea, but like it's the fact that someone else told them, and now they built this entire personality, I'm guessing personality, or I don't know, man. They built this entire person without knowing the actual person, and then it comes back to here where it's like, and I'm gonna tell everyone. And then if you think about it, this could just loop back to here, and we can start off with a new character, and it can just be the same person saying all this, but it's still too specific to be some new person, But it's interesting. It's obviously about rumors. It's hopefully I'm right this time. It's obviously about rumors and how they circulate and how they're not important to how a person is. Okay, I think I'm done here. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's, right? Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Stop. You know that feeling when you hear styrofoam? When you hear styrofoam grinding together and it disturbs your teeth? That's what I felt right now. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Sorry. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Thank you for letting me be right. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're kinda right. I don't 100% agree with that, because there's a lot of weird illegal things that can be put as makes you happy and doesn't really affect others that much. So I kinda, at least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like real, bro. I wanna make these cartoons and put in a good lesson. Not every episode, just like a major theme, at least a big major theme to my cartoon or show or movie or whatever. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Beautiful. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. So far, she's my favorite poet. She's my favorite poet. Who else I least? You're next, bro. I think I should say Yuri for last. She's the most complicated. So I should actually go Sayori, Monica, Natsuki, and then Yuri. When it comes to complication, because they can get really complicated. Let's see. What you've written. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Bonnie. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. I wonder if I focused more on what Natsuki liked, would the dialogue have changed? Because she said it's not that much different from yesterday's. And what I did from the time I recorded that previous episode, I was trying to get everyone equally, as well as in this one, I also tried to get everyone equally. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that. If you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her book. The raccoon. I freaking hate this handwriting. Oh my gosh, bro, I have a friend who writes like this. You know who you are. I'm sending this to the group and you know who you are. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Okay, dry bread is a guilty snack. It's insane, but hey, you said it, you're guilty. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an what? See, look how close I gotta get to read this thing, bro. Okay. As in what? Unordinary human. Bro, please, in the comments, bro, please tell me. Could you read this, bro? Yes or no? Could you read this? In one go, one setting, fluently. Could you read this? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. Okay, so we first talked about actual bread here. And then she uses that same bread as a metaphor. Because she said she likes using metaphor a lot. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, but my subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, and the raccoon, what's this? We're skipping it, bro. We're skipping it. Do I have to read this to y'all? Go? Come on, bro. Wait. Whoa. I almost clicked off of it. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. On what? Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfying animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes what? It's the fact that you're using these words with this language, bro. She really thinks she's Shakespeare with this one, bro. I could use the what? I could say that the raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic behavior conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. What is this? I feel like without this I'm missing something. An urge, that's what it is. The raccoon, an urge. Okay. It's weird. Okay. I'm lost about what's the metaphor here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I'm seeing two metaphors. Because we came into the kitchen for literal bread, we saw a raccoon, and then we started comparing the raccoon to the bread. But here, at the end of this, it feels like we're now comparing the raccoon to the bread. You know? Okay, I get it. She's feeding her urges, I get it. And by feeding her urges, they only make it stronger and makes it less to resistance. You know? Even knowing that they're wrong. Got it. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical, but I got it actually. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. See, he doesn't think like me. He doesn't think like me at all, guys. He's just not looks maxing enough. Using words wrong, that's my motto. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. What is your writing style? Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through it. You know, I drank coffee this morning. Insane that I feel sleepy. Yeah. I've actually drank a lot of coffee in my life, bro, and I'm pretty sure it's having the reverse effect on me at this point. Tell me if you ever also had like that effect, bro. You drink coffee and you're knocked out. Somehow it knocks harder than tea. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. No way Natsuki was actually talking about Yuri. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, okay, wait a minute. At the end of this, Natsuki says, you know, she relates to it, that I'm pretty sure that, you know, someone judged her for her hobbies. And now we're also talking about Yuri, talking about how she's being judged for her hobbies. I feel like one of them is gonna take their poems into being like, are you talking about me? Why would you talk about me? You stupid little, you know what I mean? You stupid little lotion bottle, latex glove, purple merple hair looking, pink Cocoa Puff looking, you know? We're gonna go back to the arguing thing. And I swear at the end of the video, at the end of this series, bro, they're gonna actually fight or something, bro. That's a good formula, I can't lie to you. That's funny. Didn't Nazi also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. Yeah. She was talking about how it does. Look at her face. I know she stole my idea. Oh my gosh. But how could she steal your idea, bro? But I know she feels like that on some Lex Luthor type of hating. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Okay? I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ooh! Okay, I'm liking this episode. I'm calling this episode the episode of judgment, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Wowzers, okay? I might be ranting a little bit now. I would actually most probably hate myself if I didn't like the craziness about me, you know what I mean? Listen, there are crazier people out there than me, bro, but like, I'm fine with how much crazy I am. But in actuality, we're all crazy in a way. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Still got 2 more people? And when I said 40 minutes, we're going on for an hour now, dude. We still have 2 more people? Hi again, Bonnie. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. No. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. That's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. Damn it. Wow. Did I really focus on Sayori's thing today? You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating, don't say that. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with it, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I've never been shy in my life, if I'm gonna lie to you. I'm just teasing. I've been shy. I don't know why I lied to that, but like 2 years ago, I wasn't really shy, I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Nazi are super interesting people, okay? So don't be afraid to give them their shared time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not like that. Still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, I want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Wow, we are getting lengthy. Look at this whole page of nothing. There's a whole lot of blank here, bro. Maybe my game is crashing or something. I can't even check to save or something. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless... What's this? Cacophony. What? Cacophony. Whatever. I need to look up these words later. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Okay, hold on. I watched like on Piece by Piece earlier this week, so I'm pretty sure this is what that is. Let's continue. So the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Okay, it's exactly like that. What do you mean meaningless noise? This right here, noise, and to bring it up as colors too. Okay, the noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, not the same thing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Why are we talking about maths now? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Dang, it's okay. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I don't know what a vinyl is. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. There's too many spaces in this one, dude. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never seen the release in before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, right? Bro, don't play with it, use it! Those trees died for those poems. Your whole thing makes no sense. It makes me feel like there's something missing in between the gaps. You suck, Monica. I'm kidding. I kind of like playing with the spaces on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It made it feel like something was missing. I don't know what mood you were trying to bring in. It's almost like magic. I didn't see any drawings. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. They, aka you, buddy. We all know you have murderous intent. Colors, the noise. Bro, you said that is insane. I guess it is Pharrell's thing. I would try to compare. I guess it is Pharrell's condition, but a more aggressive version. Cause he's like because Pharrell says he sees it in a way where it's like a beautiful wave of colors, which is why it was amazing that he did it in Legos. That was amazing for me. So for her, it was like sharp, screeching. The comparison with the chalkboard on the record player. Oh my gosh. So it was just irritating, annoying. So I can see how the colors would look in that. It would just be like this and I don't know, man, this. Just non-stop irritation, I can see it. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. They're trying to get me with that one. To save the game, you never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Okay, thanks for listening. Who should I write my poem? Why? Bonnie, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. Yep. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when you're thinking about you. Huh? Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that, bro. What, you want to leave? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. You're like 16, you kinda are a kid. Actually, what? What grade are they? I'm pretty sure Japanese people do grades like 3 to 5 years of high school. So yeah, and then like the third year is like seniors, which is interesting. Maybe. So he starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands. Hey Bonnie, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. I didn't write a thing for you. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when you get old. Really? Wowzers, like when you do that face and this one, it's like you have no nose at all. Snap. Oh, don't say snap. Maybe put like a star next to that word snap so I notice there's an action going on. I broke my pencil. So he hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her sounding, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. So he clutched the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I guess I use her arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. That's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. We are really going for the length today, aren't we? Balls. I pop off my scalp. Okay, my scalp. Okay. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. She did this today. There's no way she did this today. No way coincidentally she's talking about a cookie jar, bro. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefingers and pick one up. Oh, and forefinger. Okay. What? Pinky, ring, middle, index, forefinger, index. That's interesting. So is that what we call an index finger in there, bro? Forefinger, or the tip, the tip. And pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. You would eat your cookies warm? Who does this? Baked cookies. I'm an idiot. I know. Hold on. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle. Keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Okay? Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time. What's this? Elapse. Okay. Doesn't feel like time elapse. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against. What's this? Shatters against the between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In shards all over the floor. It was supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo inside my head. ADHD maybe, right? So what I'm seeing here is that she's trying too hard in a way, and because of like the ADHD or it's giving her the inability to actually sit down and listen. She feels she needs to solve the problem like this as they're getting shot out. So without actually listening to the problem, everything she does is actually useless because it doesn't relate to the problem. I guess that's what I was trying to say. I can't remember, but I guess that's what I was trying to say. And that's why it's just echoes and echoes, and it's very difficult for her to like sit down and listen and be like and relate and be like, I understand, I have a solution. She's just like, oh, this is it? Okay, I got you. Here's a quick solution for you. Did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever. Ever? Yeah, but this seems AI. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? That was a loud bike. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Did I say that? I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of yourself. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Okay? It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about the song. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Alright, buddy. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I don't know if this one is one of those times. but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We want to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing at the event. Sorry, but you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah. We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Vanaya? You didn't. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it. Yui shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yui have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share? Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know we can do it. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Here. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant face. Yeah. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica fills to a notebook of specific poems she has in mind. I'm gonna stop it right there. I've been going on for too long, bro. We'll continue this. Hold on. We're gonna save this one right here. Yepers. Let's go to the load. Oh no. Actually go to the main menu. We're gonna stop it right there, bro. If y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm posting, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.